Hi everyone, you've got Britt here from Celestial Citizen and Bailey Burns from Paragon. Bailey, how's it going?
Hi guys, I'm pretty excited. We're getting near the end, so I'm kind of like I don't want it to end, but we're getting close.
I agree, Bailey. I am definitely not loving that we are getting close to the end of season 3. It's been the most epic season, in my opinion, truly. So I'm going to be really curious to see how they wrap this all up and what is to come, because we're getting pretty close. Well, not pretty close to the present day. I guess we're still like 25 years off.
The 90s were like almost like 30 years ago. Like that's the time frame we're talking about. That's sad. That hurts a little bit.
In other news though, so we are going to watch this episode, but first, Bailey and I are not in our normal setups, so apologies if our audio video capabilities are not as crisp as they might usually be.
We're visiting family. We're doing the family thing right now, so thank you guys for giving us space to do family stuff as well.
Yeah, space. I like it, Bailey.
Ha!
So obviously, Bailey, last week's episode, I was super excited because I felt very vindicated about the fact that I accurately called Kelly's pregnancy. Okay. And,
yep, you did.
And I will say I was definitely very passionate, I guess one could say, in that.
A lot of excitement.
Just so you all know, watching, because there were a lot of comments about this, you all should know that was the edited down version of my I'm right rant.
Yes.
It was a little painful.
100%. Like, thank you to our editors.
They had to like really work hard.
It was beautiful.
To edit me down to a less obnoxious version of what that originally was. So thank you for that.
We're proud of you, Britt.
Thank you. I mean, you know, it happens. So let's see. So a couple of people I really have to call out here. Armando Castillo said, I'm glad they humanized Danny because I almost wrote him off, but wow, that was heartbreaking, and Ed realizing his be a man line is just BS. And he has a lot to learn. And, oh my god, Britt saying she was right made my day. I've never seen someone so happy for being right on YouTube.
It was so precious.
Stick around, Armando. Stick around, okay? Who knows what Britt will be right about next? Who knows?
We don't know.
Robin, is it Joff or Joffe? Joff? Robin Joff?
No, it's not.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Did I pronounce that right? I don't know. No lie, my immediate thought after reading those subtitles was, oh my god, she was right. I feel a combination of amused and annoyed by it, as did many. Robin, you're not alone there. Because I still think it's too ridiculous of a plotline for this show. But this show also tends to take plots places where I wouldn't have expected them to go, so we'll see, I guess. I agree, but you know, Robin, I've been reflecting on this more and more, and I will say, I actually think that they are going to take it in a slightly nuanced direction, and they hinted at that a bit, because like the Russians were like starting to act like this was like their decision versus Kelly's. So I'm going to be really interested to see, like, I feel like they're going to take a different angle with this than just like, oh my gosh, you know, Kelly's pregnant. It's going to be deeper than that.
But think about this for a second. Like, does the baby have Russian citizenship or American citizenship or space citizenship? You know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, that's weird.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up, Bailey, because someone else in the comments here.
It was a good comment. Where was it? I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, it was Ren Tristan de la Cruz. If Kelly gives birth on Helios's Phoenix, the child should be the first celestial citizen. If she gives birth on Mars, this child should be the first Martian citizen. Ren Tristan de la Cruz, I feel like, you know, you should be an ambassador for Celestial Citizen with comments like that. That's what we're all about here. So
I agree. I think that was like a really good tie-in, so we appreciate you.
Yeah, it was a great tie-in. Yeah, appreciate that comment. Bailey, what others? What were your favorites?
I think you read a lot of my favorites. I saw one. Well, Josh Ryderhoff talked about how awesome lava tubes are, so just shout out to Josh.
And lava
we agree
tubes.
with you, obviously.
Shout out to lava tubes as well.
Yeah, and shout out to lava tubes. Martian, lunar, or otherwise, all lava tubes are welcome here. Rachel Chopra, I believe. Let's see. He said, now my final predictions. Bye-bye old cast. Ellen will definitely come out ending her career. Margot will get caught but won't go to jail. Hold on, I don't know if we want to read all of these. That's like a whole lot. I just wanted to say bye-bye old cast. That one specifically. Like, I think they're right. I think this might be the, like, farewell to the old cast. Maybe there'll be, like, some, like, tie-ins that Molly will show up here and that kind of stuff. But I think we're really making way for the next generation.
Yeah, for sure. Another one at the end, though, I just want to point out, Kaylin W. Made a comment as well and also said thanks for reading my poem. You're welcome, Kaylin.
You're welcome.
But also, I like at the end of Kaylin's comment, Kaylin said, also Jodie Balfour said in one of their Comic-Con interviews that she's really excited for something Ellen does in episode 9. Here's hoping she comes out. So,
that was gonna be my prediction. I think she's gonna come out this time. I finally. What do you think, Britt? Do you think this is the episode?
I think this is the episode, Bailey. I think we've been waiting for this for such a long time. The question in my mind is not, is Ellen gonna come out? Because I think she will. The question is Larry.
Actually, and let's be real, the biggest question is, will Pam take Ellen back? Are they gonna be the power couple we know them to be?
Wow, that would be rough if Ellen came out. But we don't know, because we don't know what Pam's situation is. They didn't imply that...
Yeah, we don't... Maybe Pam found it out.
Yeah, I mean, they did not seem to imply that Pam was in a relationship in the last episode, but, you know, who's to say?
Who's to say? That's another Brit line. Who's to say?
Do you know what? That's actually an Evan line that I have stolen, and now I liked it so much. I liked it so much.
Shout out to Evan.
Yeah, shout out to Evan. Okay, so let's see here.
Let's do this. Let's do the thing.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. One last one.
Okay.
Especially High Astro Guy also said, I think I read somewhere that they wrote 7 seasons in one go.
Oh my gosh, I hope they did. I
really hope so. I am like here for this show, basically never ending.
It's just gonna continue as we go out into space. Yep.
Exactly. Okay, Bailey. I'm gonna go ahead and share screen so we can get this party started.
Sounds good.
Oh, what's our drinking word? Pregnant?
Pregnant. That sounds good. Pregnant.
Capsule. But we'll get there.
5 months after they were on Mars for 5 months.
I guess so. Well, that's what they're saying, is that it took that long to dig it out.
But that means Kelly's like almost, she's in like her second trimester. She's showing. Like,
oh my god, actually that's a good point. Like what has been decided on that?
Hey, I wasn't finished with that.
Yeah, well, I got seniority.
Did he just eat his lunch?
That can't be a
Ed's
thing.
kind of a bully still.
There you go, kiddo.
Yeah, we've determined that.
That makes me nauseous.
My grandson got to eat.
Oh yeah, she pregnant.
So it's him too.
I wanted to see like when she found out she was pregnant. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to see what that was like.
Yeah. This skipped ahead too much.
But it's cool that he was there for it. You know, like that is a unique twist that there was a generational thing there.
But the only thing is, like, can we just say, Bailey, like, I, like, felt like I could barely survive pregnancy on this planet. Like, I really don't know how one...
Space that's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
It is controversial in light of the dangerous conditions on the planet, has nonetheless captured the imagination of people around the world.
And that's why NASA wants the baby to be born aboard the Phoenix. That's right. People aboard Phoenix experience full Earth gravity, which is
to distract us from the disaster that it really is.
As I'm sure you're aware, a few months ago, staffer Congressman Willie Barron discovered that your husband was having an affair with a White House employee.
A slanderous rumor.
Oh boy.
Congressman Barron failed to produce a shred of evidence. For one reason, it never happened.
So your husband claimed, under oath, if there was any attempt at a cover-up, not only will he be charged with perjury, you will be impeached for obstruction of justice.
Oh.
You can't be serious.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she's
In the
got a whole
rescue of the
conspiracy
cosmonauts, I
board.
discovered that their nuclear engine design was almost identical to an early version of ours.
Oh my.
Let me lay it all out for you.
The two of them I
still
love
think I'm
together.
crazy?
I know.
I'll burn all of
They're
it.
great.
I know. I'm still shipping them, Bailey.
I'm gonna need another beer.
No, they're just friends. Let them have their friendship.
What is
Yeah.
so special about Jeremy Zilke that you're willing to throw away everything we've worked our entire lives to build, our careers,
Oh,
our family?
no. Why were they recording themselves in the first place?
Well, he was saying it was something like some recording device that was just put in there under JFK, and like it's just always recording, I guess. Like, which I mean, if I knew that, like, she obviously knew that this was in the office, right? Like, this
Yeah,
isn't-
it's not like it was their.
yeah, that's kind of weird. I agree. But Britt, what would you do? Would you just like come clean and be like, "Here's everything," or would you like try to hide it, or like what would you do?
I'd just come clean.
I know you and I are both like the like I can't lie to people. Like we're both
Yeah,
that person.
I would just be. Yeah, I'd be like, this is too heavy. I can't like live with this secret. Like, I honestly, I don't know how Ellen's been living with the secret this whole time because I just wouldn't be able to do it. I would just implode. But yeah, no, I would just come clean. I mean, honestly, yeah, you gotta own it. Like, they obviously, Larry. The tricky part is like, if she comes clean though, that also means Larry is still probably gonna go to jail though, right?
I think there's no way he cannot go to jail.
Yeah. Plus, like, here, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's like when it's only impacting you, that's one thing, but when it's impacting other people, that's where it gets tricky. But yeah, I feel like that's the choice Ellen's probably gonna have to make, but we shall see.
There is one way out. I'll call a press conference, and I'll confess to the world that I had an affair with Jeremy.
Oh, Larry, you can't do that. You'd be a...
What, a pariah? A laughingstock? A national joke? I'm getting used to that.
You think they would have shifted it a few hertz to try and hide it?
Yeah, it's like they're trying to me. So I thought it might be Lainey. She was there for the whole impeller redesign.
Leap.
That's how I eliminated you as a suspect.
You thought it was me?
You did leave NASA in a hurry.
Ooh.
Process of elimination. Margot was the only one left. It had to be her. Please tell me I'm crazy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Alita.
You are not crazy.
Bill's gonna be like, if you won't, I will.
I think Alita's gonna try to talk to Margot about it, and Bill's gonna go and tell the FBI. So like while Alita's trying to smooth it over with Margot, Margot gets arrested or whatever.
We have 5 Kursnova Aktivna units on the surface of Mars. They are on sample return probes we were hoping to retrieve with our Mars ship. We sold Kurs units to India, Turkey, and to North Korea.
Bill, does Helios have a way of accessing the locations of every Turkish, North Korean, and Indian probe that's been sent to Mars?
Sure. Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, there's gotta be one close. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Here,
I wonder if those are the boot prints
like
that we
it
saw at the end of
belongs
season
to-
2. Oh no, Danny boy.
Got it, Phoenix.
Oh my god, and they're all gonna read it together.
What does it say?
It's wrapped up in a bunch of bureaucratic verbiage, but bottom line, they're calling it an operator error.
Oh, yep. Blame the dead guy. Then you can't be sued for building a crappy piece of gear.
I tried to sell Dev on
Oh,
the
I bet
idea,
they're
and
gonna
he
try
just
to
wouldn't
kick
listen.
Dev out and have her
You've
take over.
Changed.
Her be
Quite a bit since
CEO
we
so they
first
can make the deal.
You've decided to remove him as CEO.
I called it again!
We can find another way.
We've been over that. There is no other way. I want to do this. I need to.
It's like his last night with his son.
She gonna do it?
I have no idea. Because it's really easy for him to fall on his sword.
Yeah.
And even if she does come out, what does that get her? You know, like, I don't know.
Ellen, come in.
Good morning. I come before you today to confess that I have failed you. I not only failed to tell you the truth, I also failed to protect the men and women serving bravely in our armed forces. I failed to stand up for some of our most vulnerable fellow citizens who faced acts of prejudice and discrimination.
She's gonna come out. She's gonna do it.
I underestimated you.
I'm gonna like cry. This is.
No, I'm
that,
feeling the
I
tears.
am truly sorry. I'm gay. And I have been since the day I was born.
Oh.
Ellen! Ellen!
Oh my god!
Ellen did it! Okay, is Larry going to as well? Like,
Larry's like, oh my god, I'm so shocked.
I'm honored to be your friend.
Thank you, man.
Oh.
Yeah, you have no idea we're friends.
Oh no.
Kelly.
No. No. No.
What happened? Get in here! Oh god, why are they doing this? Why are they like this?
No, we were just so happy.
Oh, because that's what they do to us!
He's gonna see boot prints.
I knew.
What? Oh my gosh!
How fitting that the two people who thought they were first on Mars. Oh my god, somebody in the comments called this. Whoa.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Oh my god.
What? What the absolute... What? What is happening, Bailey? Okay, also, I'm a little bit... I don't even know how to respond to what just happened. In the last, 2 minutes, I was so happy for Will and Ellen and Pam, and everybody was about to get drinks and cheers, and then Kelly's on the floor, presumably without a pulse, we've got a pregnant lady down, and now we've got Danny and this other guy who I don't know his name held at gunpoint.
By North Korea, who we didn't even know were on the moon.
Yeah.
Mars. We didn't even know they were on Mars.
Maybe they're somewhere.
Where are we in the universe right now?
They might be somewhere on the moon too, for all we know. Oh my god.
Okay, so all this time, North Korea beat them.
Yeah, all this time. Well. Yeah, right? They must have beat them because they would have been able to have like Phoenix would have seen them in orbit coming in, right? They wouldn't have missed that.
Well, I mean, I don't think they would have missed it. It's just when did North Korea... Because they knew North Korea had a probe there or something. They just didn't think humans. Remember? They knew...
Yeah, but so how long have the humans been there?
Well, I mean, presumably at this point, they didn't think there could be return missions, or they hadn't been planning return missions for Mars, because the Russian lady said, here are our sites that we were planning to go gather and bring back. So I don't think anyone has returned from Mars yet. So when did this happen? When? How? When? Why?
Okay, get ready for another Brit prediction here. My prediction is that in the final episode of this season, at the very beginning, they're going to start by showing us a parallel timeline of basically what was going on that got the North Koreans there. And then we're going to see that shot of the people, walking out there. But hold on. I got to find who in the comments was absolutely right about this, because we had somebody talk about how they were I bet the North Koreans beat them there.
It was episode 5. It was a few episodes ago. I think they had intel.
Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. It's this I think it's Insomniac, but Insomniac or whatever. Says the more and this was on our last one, the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that they're going to find out the North Koreans beat them to Mars. We still have yet to see that shot of that mysterious boot stepping on Mars at the end of last season. The unmanned North Korean probe line from an early episode still hasn't paid off yet, and the question of did Danielle or Kuznetsov's step on Mars first was left ambiguous.
No, they did not call it. They have intel. I don't think they called that.
Do you work for All Mankind? Do you work for the show?
Yeah.
Let us know. Maybe you can't let us know. But I mean, either that or that was like a brilliant prediction.
An insane prediction.
I mean, because Bailey, like, this is wild. But like, so, okay, so then like the situation with Kelly is like really bad.
They can't kill her. They can't kill her and the baby. They can't do that. They have to like...
Preeclampsia typically occurs after 20 weeks of pregnancy, and I think they said that Kelly was 25 weeks. Wow, they do their research.
Yeah, you can't trick them.
But it says most preeclampsia occurs at or near gestation, 37 weeks gestation. So like, I mean, I'm also kind of right, because I've heard of it more in people towards the end of their pregnancies.
From what I understand about this, it's like the baby should be fine, but the mom is at high risk.
Okay, it says it's a complication of pregnancy. You might have high blood pressure, high levels of protein in urine that indicate kidney damage or other signs of organ damage. And then it says left untreated, preeclampsia can lead to serious, even fatal complications for both the mother and baby.
Both.
Early delivery of the baby is often recommended. She's having this baby on Mars.
And I don't know if Kelly's gonna survive. Kelly might not survive.
It could be, which would make me really mad because I feel like Hollywood kills off moms a lot, and it bothers me.
I feel like they're killing off couples. Tracy and Gordo, Alexi and Kelly.
That's a really good point.
Wait, hold up. Do you remember how Dev said 80% of original Jamestown died?
Yeah.
Do you think that's like 80% of the people who went to Mars are gonna die?
I think you were right at 75%. Like, I think we'll have like a marginal improvement.
I mean, that's like 4 people.
Yeah, because what was the total? I mean, we've already lost 3 people, right?
Well, no. Plus, we lost all the Russians from when they were docking with the ship.
Yeah. We're getting pretty close to that, I guess.
Someone in the comments do a little tally of like how many people went to Mars and how many people have already died? Because
okay, my question is the last episode of the season going to be like 2 hours long? Because we need to wrap it.
It better be. We have a lot to close up.
Jimmy, we didn't see Jimmy at all. We still have this like conspiracy theory stuff lingering out there. We don't know what's going on with that. We need Ellen and Pam to have like another reuniting moment, I think, to kind of close that. Karen is potentially...
What about Molly and Wade?
Yeah, well, actually, I think somebody else in the comments kind of called this. I feel like Margot is going to get in trouble for like passing the information to Sergey, and I think they're going to reinstate Molly as like head of. Like, so... But think about it. We still have, but we
have Margot. We have to clean up Margot.
Yeah, we have to clean up Margot. We have to find out what happened to Sergey. Is Sergey alive? Is he in a gulag? Like, we don't know. We need to tie up Aleda and Bill and also her dad and also her husband or ex-husband. Like, there's a lot. And then we've obviously got Danny. We've got other Danny who's now like on this waiver.
Yeah, we didn't get other Danny. We didn't get the storyline from other Danny. Good Danny that I want. You know what I mean? Like, she once again kind of took a back seat. I hope, for the love of God, I hope she survives this season so we can really learn about her next
season. But see, that's why I think she will survive this season.
Because we need more, yeah. I hope so.
I'm gay.
I did not expect to get that emotional during that. Like, waterworks. Like, I did not expect me to cry. Like, I did not think I was going to feel that strongly.
Mm-hmm.
How are we not even at that point right now in 2022 of, like, people, that was, like, it was such a surreal moment of, like, that's what I want to see, of just people being people, regardless of all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And we still don't have that yet. Like, we still are... It was just like this moment of like, that is the moment I want, and I don't have it yet.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty powerful moment. And I think where like I got more emotional was actually in seeing Will's response. So seeing how, like, for me, it always gets me when I see how one person's actions actually then have such like an impact on somebody else, because it reminds you that the things that we do and we say matter. And so I think seeing that reaction from Will was just like really powerful. Will, and I think it's Roland, like, you know, kind of coming forward. I think that was, you know, really nice to see. But I'm just so happy for Ellen, because I think back to that time when Ellen came out to like, this was not Ellen's first time coming out.
No.
Deke was like, never do this, never come out, never tell anybody. And that must have been really scarring, especially in light of how traumatic that experience was. So the fact that Ellen, like, you know, found the inner strength to come out in such a high stakes role as like sitting in the presidency as well is huge. It's huge. And it's, I agree with you. I wish that something like that had happened decades ago. You know, and maybe it inspires people today. And look, I mean, here's the other thing, Bailey. We know that the space industry in particular, right, has not been historically very, very open on these topics, or very supportive. And so I feel like that's definitely something that we could see a lot more of, hopefully, is you know, more support for this kind of you know, this kind of opportunity for people to really just own who they are and be authentic. And I'd love to see that. I hope that's the direction we're moving in.
You can like allow for people and still care about people and still have compassion, and like, even if you're not 100% on the same page.
Bailey, the next one is the big show.
That's it.
See, I don't know with this show. I don't know if they kill off the people that have taken like kind of backseat roles, or I feel like the stories that they develop the most tend to be the people that they kill off.
So you think it's gonna be Ed?
I don't know, because I feel like Ed has actually been.
You can't tell. These writers have no shame. They just go for it.
When you think about it, Ed has remained in the storyline this season purely as like either Karen's husband or Danny's foil. So like, we haven't actually seen like a lot of just like Ed development, which makes me think he will not die. Whereas Danny, we've seen a lot of character development. They might kill him off. Because I kind of feel like Danny will try to do something to be a hero. But I don't know if he'll have the opportunity. What was that?
That was a massive lightning strike right outside my window.
I thought that there was like an explosion.
Oh my gosh, that was really bright. I can't wait to watch that playback. Whew.
So anyway, yeah, basically moral of the story is I have no idea. We
can't tell. The writers leave us.
You know what? I'm really satisfied with my one big prediction that was right for this season. I can't guarantee anything else this season, okay?
But we forgot, like, we need to wrap up Dev, too. Dev and Karen, like, Karen taking Dev's spot. Like, we gotta wrap that up, too.
Dev's not gonna be happy.
I just can't wait till next week. I can't, it's gonna be insane. This is gonna be...
What's the question that we want to ask people in the comments? Maybe just predictions for the finale.
Just general predictions, who's gonna die, all those things, yeah.
What's gonna happen with the North Koreans?
Give us your best.
Signing out here, folks. We'll see you next week for the finale.
Finale! I'm scared. I'm honestly scared. I'm gonna have a box of tissues.
I know, same. Oh my gosh. It could be like season 2.
Alright, guys.
Bye.